Hello guys, welcome back. Thonan here. This is the Daily Grind. This is DC Legends. And uh, today I'm going to bring Castaway Green Arrow to Gear 11 after neglecting him for quite a long time. Where is he? Oh, here he is. And also to showcase to some of the newer people watching just how many resources have to be sunk into a character for it to be viable. Now, what you see here is the result of almost 3 years of farming Green Arrow. I skipped his heroic challenge. He had one after his rework, like 3 or 4 months ago, 5 maybe. I wasn't paying attention. Um, I geared him up late, right after he fell out of the meta, but he's always been a high utility, high damage character with a very high critical chance and critical damage, sometimes bordering on the unfair. But now let's bring him, and just to show you, uh, I didn't upgrade his 50% chance to use cover shot twice out of turn. Um, After each rework, the the skill levels are locked to whatever you had before the rework on that tune. So this is up until here when he only had 4 skills, 3 actives and 1 passive. That's what the skill levels were at. I'm slowly bringing this up. This is his newest upgrade, and this is what makes Castaway a meta powerhouse again. He doesn't have to be leader, and he gives everybody on the team a 50% chance when this skill is maxed out to purge one buff when an ally deals damage to the enemy. And the upgrade is no slouch either. That's a 10% meter down at 50% chance every time an ally attacks and deals damage. So that said, let's bring him up. And for those of you watching out there, when we complained that the rewards for raids were ridiculous, it's because of this. When you're low level, 30, even 50 XP agent seem like a lot, like it's going to do a lot of good to you. But watch, even though I started at level 62, all of these color XP agent only brings him to 65, almost 70. My personal limit for upgrading a character to level 70 is 6 million. This one is going to fall short, just a little short of 5 million. So it is within range for me. I wish there was an easier way to do this. And there we go. And the reason I'm bringing Castaway to level 70 is because I kind of need him at his highest speed. He has gear two gear pieces that give him speed. He is among the fastest characters in the game. So I want defense and critical chance and HP, and I again misjudged just how much resources this was going to take. But never mind. He's going to go full gear 11 anyways. I wanted the speed gears so I can work on this critical chance later, because I don't need him right now. I don't need him that high. I can 3 buffs. Alright, let's upgrade this. And this is the kick, and there go. I'm out of life rings. The reason I'm bringing Castaway to Gear 11, and I'm going to bring him to Legendary 5 later this year, because I'm really going to need that extra attack. It's because of this. I ran into a very difficult team for me that actually impressed me, that didn't feel super cheap, and I have no high point fights here. Um, so let's try this one, and I'm gonna have to buy energy for this. This is just a test, mostly, just to showcase this team and to see if it works at my gear and power level. It's this one, and Castaway. There he is. This particular team. Oh, and against evasion. Nice. Why? Um, this team really impressed me. It's obviously because of the tunes involved. Not a newbie team, and not for somebody who hasn't been playing for some time. It's pretty much an universal team. You can fight against any kind of team with this, from what I gathered. And after running some tests, because the one I encountered had full gear 11 on the 4 characters, but I suspect that it will work with a gear 10 Steppenwolf, even if he is not maxed out. Because of this, everybody starts with defense protected from damage, and then you just get meter of the JoJo. And if you noticed, I took meter away from Harley Quinn, even though my Castaway passive is not maxed out, and apparently it works really, really well. Now, what I don't have is True Sight, but I have AoEs of the Yin Yang. And oh, he's invisible. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Now, usually this combination I'm facing will be kind of difficult to deal with because of the taunt Harley has. But yeah, this theme is amazing. I don't know who came up with this, but after losing 3 or 4 fights in a row using different characters at Gear 11, that in theory would have performed okay, I started noticing that some thought went into this combination. So, alright, let's try this one. Ooh, nasty. Against Creed Immune. But I have plenty of Porsche. Um, and that's its only weakness. It doesn't have a way of directly dealing with invisibility. But doesn't matter how much they buff, doesn't matter if they have invisibility like here, because I'm going to take meter away from everybody. Has a nice uh, has a nice affinity distribution. Like it can work versus greens versus reds. Now, granted, this was also a difficult team, and I could have chosen maybe um, Wonder Girl instead of Castaway. But this can work for the most part. This is me testing just to see what the results are. Yeah, against this particular team, not very effective. Yeah, this is going to take forever. But this was holding out pretty well. Oh. But for example, let's try this instead. And that's another story entirely. Uh, what I'm laughing at is that usually Wonder Girl will whip after every enemy turn, but for some reason, like he had more than eight buffs. Yeah, I don't care. The scary guy is Bane. Um, uh, come on. Ew. I'm starting to suspect he's going to solo the entire team. Yeah, single whip is not going to do anything. Yeah, well, whatever. So let's go back to the original plan. This is just testing. Alright, okay. There you go. And something tells me I need that last gear piece on Donna Troy. And that extra chance for Castaway. So let's try. Oh, ooh, this is nasty too. River Swamp Thing. How did she miss? I'm really gonna have to watch this video again. Because it seems to me that Harley and Black Adam didn't get enough hit chance for some reason. So let's try that again. All right. Like, yeah, this is more like it. Uh, like this at full gear 11, with everybody doing damage as they should. Should be way easier. I'm pretty sure if we go back to see the previous try, my guys didn't receive enough hit chance. Alright, so let's look for a 14 fight. Oh, Green Reaper. What team again? Pretty much. Nobody's available. And the concept is this. Let's try to keep that castaway in check. For those of you that don't believe in Banshee, this might not seem like much. But she's a good character. She's just overshadowed by other heavier guys. But I'm pretty sure I only lost, oh my god, 5,000. But this is an old snapshot of that team because Reaper has like 8,000 trophies right now. Let's go check. Oh no, it's recent. It's the current one. Like, yeah, I'm bringing this team to gear 11, so I'm working. Oh. All right, let's try this one. Like, you might say, well, you lost, so how good is this team? It's not optimal. And by not optimal, what I mean is my guys, that Donatroy is dead. They don't have maxed skills. They are not level 80. They are still missing a lot of stuff. because I wouldn't be getting 14-point fights versus another team. Like, um, oh, there's fantastic again. At the point I am at the Wraith Arena in Siege, every PowerPoint counts. And a 14-point fight and a 20-point fight, I posted a picture to the Reddit forums. The other guy, Black Adam, was River 3. He is over 10,000 points power. So that's 3k above my highest character that is able to deal with him. That's a pretty hefty power difference. Alright, let's try this one. Superman is always hard to deal with when you have a high critical team. So I'm pretty much counting on Black Adam to carry this team right now. But the actual difficult or the high risk character in this lineup is Castaway. Doesn't matter, Soups. You are just not getting any turns. Wow. Well worth the effort. Oh, here's another Superman team. Oh, I don't have energy anymore. Okay, so where I'm at? Rank 300. Alright. I'm willing to sink 1,000 gold to see if I can get to top 100. But that will be tomorrow, just to keep the video short. But I'm pretty impressed at the performance of this team. Because it's pretty much universal. So if you have these characters, if you have any of these characters, Legendary 3 and above, this is a pretty good team. A lot of thought went into designing this. Like I want what? like 6 out of 11, and with a pretty good fighting chance. And I had to quit only one fight because it's a pretty odd combination of characters. Like you don't see this often. I think it was this one. Well, yeah, this one I lost because my Steppenwolf is not level 70. So Silver Banshee took too much HP of Steppenwolf, and and he's lacking defense. This one, fantastic. Yeah, like this. Uh, this requires a full blue team. Pretty sure. So I will try that later. Because I have to rank on the blitz. Like I'm everybody is sinking gold in this thing. Like last night, 12 hours ago, I was ranked top 2K and I just lost 3,000 ranks in a 12-hour window. So maybe 600 points is what I'm aiming for. So maybe another 600 gold. To reach top 500, or at least this one. Top 500 would be nice. Top 1000 still allows me a 1500 gold profit, so that's nice. But this one is too low. Anyways, well, thanks for your time. Thanks for watching. Uh, I'm probably going to make this team my main from now on because it feeds into itself. Like it's a very nice team. I'm impressed. Like I said before, I don't know who came up with this, but it's a pretty elegant team. Uh, very few drawbacks, very few shortcomings. So this Steppenwolf, oh, this Steppenwolf is going to be my next Gear 11. And what I like the most about this team is that it's modular. Like, if you need another can't miss character, you can take out Black Adam. Because the real pinch here are Donna Troy and Green Arrow Castaway. And you can replace the other two depending on the enemy team. So maybe Grace as detective as leader, or Superman as leader, with a Swampy instead of Black Adam, to feed critical, to feed buffs, so everybody gets awareness depending on who you are facing. But I'm pretty certain the guys that are using this team are using it 100% of the time. Because also another thing at high level Wraith Arena is that if you don't see an easy fight, you just reset the board and try to get as many as possible. Like I just made a lot. A lot of PvP tokens. Give me PvP energy, come on. Yeah. More cyborg shards. I don't know what to do with so many cyborg shards. Well, anyways, thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you like my material. Leave a like, leave a comment, tell me how to improve the channel, and we'll be seeing each other the next time. And remember, in the meantime, keep grinding on.